In today's society, do we even really know how to make sacrifices to be successful anymore? That's what I want to talk about today. All right. So I'm on my way to Georgetown Middle School. Gonna see a student for some counseling, and I'm developing relationships within the educational system of Wycomico and Sussex to really develop a really in-depth program on stress and substance abuse to really help teenagers develop some resiliency to the self-destructive temptations and distractions that are in our world today, that I see so many adults for right now. And I was telling somebody earlier, I said, man, I wish someone would have got a hold of me when I was younger to teach me how to make the necessary sacrifices early on to create a really beneficial self-discipline that I'm working on now. But if I would have learned that early, man, I can't imagine where I would be if I would have developed the self-discipline back then. And I think that's the deal that so many of us are struggling with today, because our society has brainwashed so many of us to look for the discount, to get something for nothing, to always find the freebie, and yo man, you get what you pay for. And I look at people who aren't willing to invest in their life, living less and less in their life. And this is the math. This is the formula. Your level of success and satisfaction in your relationships, in your faith, in your health and fitness, in your finances is directly related to your level of sacrifice and self-discipline. Your ability to say no to things that aren't creating any gains in your life. And I look at that, I work with addicts, I work with couples, I work with a lot of people, and I know the pain of giving up that thing that's been with you for so long, whether it's drugs, alcohol, sex, resentments. I got so many people that want to that their resentments have become their protective barrier, where they just don't trust anyone, and they've just made a world in isolation to protect themselves. But what it's doing, it's protecting you from being successful and abundant also. You're living in a bubble of dysfunctionality, and a lot of us have to learn to sacrifice what has become ratchetly familiar in order for us to be incredibly phenomenal. And that takes work. I was just doing a session with a couple not too long ago about the sacrifice to be right all the time and to forgive and work through some stuff. That takes effort daily. I mean, in the church, they talk about how you have to lay down your life every day, and they're not talking, about suicide. They're talking about letting go of those things that are holding you back, whether it's your fear, your anger, your lust, your laziness, your procrastination, your heartbreak. Letting go of those things so you can allowing yourself to be transformed into a new creation, into like that 2.0 model that we all talk about. We talk about living our best life But what are we willing to sacrifice to have that best life? And that's where you stop using lip service and actually get to work. So if you want to learn more, if you want to do this thing, call me. I will help you. I will work with you. I will patiently help you walk through the steps to really be successful. All right. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.